Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Rolling from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's not cold at the spot. Won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's the give to Irving. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's got a man left, and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
18 Cardinal. Check.
Dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They pick up 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Quite the opening drive they've put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. He's got it in the red zone. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
That's complete right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down. Well, with how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers finish up their opening drive. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Oilers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his speed. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception is so much higher when you're fundamentally
There's your leg on.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. once again. Irving.
Looks close,
but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now for the first time, here's the rookie from Morgan State. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, go.
This time it's a passing play. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Air it out on 3rd. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers parlay the interception into points.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're out, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Oilers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. A give to Mitchell, running left. We'll call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards, 2nd down coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Ward setting up to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap down to Ward. On the move, headed right. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now slipped away. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens trim the lead to 1. Take down the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. Working now from the gun. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. It's made by Bucky Irving. That's being sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Houston in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They're looking at third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. First and 10 from the 43. They'll give it to Irving on the option. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 1 at the Ravens.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to find his tight end, but still plenty of options left on third and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down, give to Irving. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it. Running for it, here's Irving. The ball's out, he lost it. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets fourth down. And we know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Chased out to his right. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Mitchell again. He's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go. 70 range, 70 range. Hop, set, check, smash, check, smash. Seven Pirates.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Short pass brought in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense to the line fast.
79 Broncos. Cut 19. Panther 11. 19 Lions. 16
first down. Ward buys time, rolling right. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Mitchell gets it from the gun, and he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens take a second quarter lead. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Ready up. Set. 70 Lions.
Throwing now on first down. Cut out left. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
48-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Track 60. 70. Hawk 70. Set. Go. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Houston coming up. They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal.
19 tight. Buffalo way 60.
Out of the shotgun. It's Ward. Forced out to his right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Mitchell. And this is going to end behind the line block. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 43. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they push this down to the opposing. Yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Pass play coming here. This one falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He's going to throw again on second down. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Escapes the pocket. Running right side. He spins right by him. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good...
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers make it a one-score game before halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Oilers cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Looking to throw this one. Ward. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Here we go. Go.
First down throw here for Ward. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
This is caught inside the 15. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play.
And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
70 Lions, 60 Eagles. Viking 18.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return coming from the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. 19.
They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Irving here from the gun. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Complete beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
That's made left side by McConkey. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's got a man left. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
Lightning 18.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot? Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Ward now. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Running right with Mitchell. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Again, this is Mitchell. Racing down the left side. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Hold it ready.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's trying to push the field. That one's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3. Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Panther 11. Step, go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Chased out to his right. Connects downfield. On target to Dell. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Come on. Ready.
Here's Ward. Buys time, rolling right. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tank Dell the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 24-point ball game. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That one's complete right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. That's right. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one. There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there and extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 27-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Hits him on the end route. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Ravens crowding their passing lanes. They go into the dime for third down. Here he goes, third and long. Brought in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go, set.
And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Oilers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
That's just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
On the return, the Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10.
70 Timberwolves, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Ward. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18, 5 here. Come on. 60 Bobcats, 60.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for no gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Get it. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead.
Ready.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Alert! Alert! Check out.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
They motion the tight end over. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Forced out to his right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And no, they faked it! Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Check out.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He cuts it back right. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. From the red zone on 1st. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers get it back to within 2 possessions. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
After they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup.
Slot man motioned over. Mitchell up the middle. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Let's go.
Running it after the penalty. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Get it. Viking 18. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back in line. The defense all over this one. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Connects on the crosser. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now a give right side to Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Motioning left is their running back. Ward setting up to throw. He dodged the tackle. Oh, he lost the football. Recovered by the defense. So they do take over after the fumble block, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Escapes the pocket. Taking a deep shot now on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Oilers, 16 points back. 1st and 10, got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11. 69.
Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
They are throwing it again. Cut out left. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A pickup of 17. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. Watching the pace here as the clock continues to run. Throwing it again here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, and the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on. You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? But they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Yo, Andre. Got me here.
Fourth down, here's Ward. He's going to try to throw
Woo! What's that good?
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Why you jump out of the ball?
Making a 3-score game in the fourth.
I'm gonna put you in there.
So
I'm on the main though.
point there. That caps off what
Vaughn here, but I don't see that either then.
has been a dominating performance.
Vaughn here, you don't see the other part?
Phases too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be.
Vaughn, you don't see the other part?
This offense has been outstanding throughout.
I'll just make sure.
Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry.
But Andre can't see it.
More points following the touchdown.
I love that word. Artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create.
You know you can get some shit started, boy.
And this QB more than capable of doing it. That just so confuses
nah, not yet. I might watch it tonight. I'm gonna go get my legend.
He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
I'm gonna pick up Riri. What'd she say? What'd she say to you?
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, nah.
Back to throw.
Nah, that's how I could. Nah, I'm being handsome though, for real. You wish it.
That makes it 3rd down.
I'm really dead handsome, guy. Oh my God.
3rd down. Trying to push deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And he will get this inside.
That's my little cool, you know.
Goes to the hurry up.
Yeah, tell them all about it. Tell them all about it.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. Cut at the 10-yard line.
I mean, hey, you tall, handsome, and you smell good.
So the Ravens
Yeah, baby, they did me.
with the win.
You watch me like they buckle up.
Skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance of a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.
A little date, man. I see like tall, handsome, and you smell good. Like, yeah, baby, that's the Baccarat. It's the Baccarat got me smelling like that, baby. Hey, nah. Shayla, you got a dog, don't you? Like, funny hell. TG, hello, bro. I'll meet you at the top one day. Nah, she showed though, for real. Who watching that? What the fuck going on here? Who T Brown and shit? What the fuck? Hey, 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 Bun Head.